Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. It has been a little bit, not as long as it was before, but it's been a few weeks since I did the garage update, and I don't think you've seen my new garage, but here it is, and this is where I keep Sage rides. Big deal, right? It's not a big deal. So I know that you guys have been asking for some point of view videos, so I'm going to go ahead and do some of that. And I do have a fun video in the works. I just need to find the right cast to do it. You'll understand when you see it. But anyway, we're going to need to go ahead and do some moving around of the cars and obviously take the cover off. I do have this new, very special high-tech car cover that I'm going to show you how it works. So what you do is you put your fingers out here like this and you snap, and there you go. That was really easy. So point out a couple of things that I've done here. Nice situation. I actually have access to an outlet, so I can throw a trickle charger on that plugs into my OBD port inside the car, which is great. The outlet is over here. So for you, those of you who store cars, don't use them every day, you might want to do that. Another thing that makes my driving experience so much better, I have moved to these Piloti, I hope I'm saying it right, Pilottii driving shoes. And you can see they have these like cool heels in the back. Just makes driving a little bit easier and more comfortable. So it's not a paid endorsement, but if you do want it to be a paid endorsement, write to Piloti and tell them that I should be endorsing their products and paying for it. I don't see that happening. So anyway, let's go ahead and get in the car. I think the plan is, once we get in the car, to go ahead and do lunch potentially, and maybe drive up the coast a little bit. So we'll keep the video short. I don't want to do too much point of view driving. It can be boring. We'll go from there. A little inconvenient, but not horrible. All right, let's ride. But first, a montage. Since I last did an update on this car, the only thing I've done is a couple of oil changes and a brake fluid flush. I like to do that every 2 years in Florida because of all the humidity in the air. You don't want the humidity in your brake lines. So anyway, I just do that, and I redid the PPF in this car, and I had it ceramic coated. It looks amazing. I always say that video of the Audi R8 just doesn't do it justice. It just doesn't really pop on video. In person, this car just is so mean, looks so great, and it's just very aggressive looking and sounding. So we're going to take it easy on the car until we get up to operating temperature. But we're going to go ahead and run out to the coast. Nice C7 vet over there. This car's so comfortable. I love it. Not as comfortable as the Range Rover, but totally different experience. Probably better on gas than the Range Rover, though. That's one positive, with 2 more cylinders too. But also like 3,000 pounds less also. Maybe 2,500. Okay, here we go. Little over rev there, but we're fine. The car will give you a red line at 6,000 until it's warmed up, so it's not like it was crazy. We weren't up at 9,000. And the car does obviously have a rev limiter. So we're heading east. We're in Pompano Beach, Florida today, and most days. We're going to put it in sport mode now. It's warming up a little more. That opens the valves. That holds the gears a little longer, and it gives you the burble tune also. Alright, so we're at operating temperature now, so we can dig into it a little bit. I think that I'm done with modifications for this car. It's just been such a great car. I don't need any more horsepower. If I put a tune on it, I probably could only get another 20 horsepower on it. Not a whole lot more torque. Maybe high 20s, I think is what I've heard. And then, you know, I did the wheels. Love the Vorsteiners. They're perfect. Not a scratch on them. They're so lightweight. It really improves the turn-in with the steering. And it's all tinted. All the windshield and then even this rear window are tinted back here. I did not tint the engine cover, and I think wisely so, because the window tint would just kind of peel off with the heat that that engine puts off. Hear the burbles and that. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera off just to speed things up until we get over towards the bridge. It'll take a few minutes. You don't need to sit and watch me wait in traffic. Alright, we're coming up to the drawbridge. I'm holding this camera on a mini odd. So it is bouncing a little bit. That drawbridge is not the smoothest thing in Florida. Love the carbon ceramics. Alright, take a little pause here too till we get over to, I think it's called Pompano Beach Boulevard. So clean. Look at the attention to detail, the lines of this thing. Again, there's speakers in the headrests. Really nice sound system, very comfortable. You can change the view of this thing, so you can literally see where we're at. Once we get through this touristy area, we can speed up a little bit, but there's another drawbridge, and I'm gonna not go there. I'm gonna stop short of that and head back, and that'll kind of limit our time together. I wish the driving was a little more spirited right now, but it'll get a little bit better. I'm not gonna be hitting 55 even where we're going. Not this busy. Maybe because today is Mother's Day 2022, so maybe that's why everybody's taking their mom out to lunch over at the beach. So there's a new restaurant under construction over here, and then there's 3 over on this side, the beach side. Great views. This one is just like a tiki bar. And then these 2 actually have rooftop bars. They're really not like pure rooftop because they are covered. It's kind of like a second floor open bar, but pretty cool. The Pompano Beach House is the one with the really nice second floor bar. Come on down, check out Pompano. Great area. The car is very livable. It's good at slow speeds, high speeds, and slowing down. That it tells you the speed limit. Alright, so back at it. Sorry, I had to grab a call. Sorry about that. Not that I'm monetized or anything, so it doesn't matter. So where were we? We were driving in Pompano. A lot of condos, so as you can tell, let me switch this back to the map so you can see. So you can see we're just driving up the coast. favorite drives. I have some family that lives about 20 minutes north, and it's a nice drive. I often take this car up to visit. It's nice when I get there, they have a parking garage that I can park in, so it doesn't sit outside and bake. This car doesn't have like an app that you can start it up and cool it down, unfortunately. Alright, so you can see that we're approaching the bridge, so I'm going to go ahead and just flip a UE here, which I could have done, but I just don't want to drive into the sewer. All clear. Everybody kind of races to get to the drawbridge, so you don't have to sit and wait for it. Like I said, it's super easy to drive. It's a dual clutch automatic transmission. There's not a lot of work you have to do with the paddles unless you want to. Easy, lots of space. I'm about 5'11". I've got tons of headroom. I don't know if that you can see. Tons of headroom. I don't feel cramped at all. It's easy to get in and out of this car. It is low, but there isn't a huge sill that you have to get over. Let's see down here. And the steering is very light. And it's not hard, you can see. It's just very light, but tight enough that you get the feedback you need from the road. For car fans, we love this stuff. Always use a turn signal, always drive safely. I don't cut people off. I try not to be obnoxious, but you do have to burn the carbon out of these cylinders from time to time. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I don't have canyon roads or mountains around here, so there aren't really twisty areas that take this thing. I-95 is terrible. Look at this. Here's a Cessna coming in for final approach at Pompano Park. I am taking flight lessons, I must say, and so I've done that approach before. It's pretty cool. See it over there. That's it. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see when I do these point of view videos, and really appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.